What's up, YouTube? It's the dawn where shit gets real. And today, I'm going to keep it real with you guys like I do each and every day. But today, we're going to be talking about the Bullet RDA by Sparkle. There's the box. Bam, bam, bam. I know you guys watch just for the boxes, but here's the RDA. For those of you that want to know what's inside the box, that's what's in the box. All right. So, this one is a go for you guys that are cloud chasers. This thing's got, I think it's like 12 different airflow configurations you can do, but it's a lot. It's a lot, and trust me, if you want air, this thing is going to give you air. All right, so let me take it over. Wow. Evolution Vape sent this out to me for review, and I'm not even going to waste a whole bunch of time. We're just going to go down close and dive into it. But before we go down close, I guess I'm going to have a little rant at the end of the video. This was not the video that I wanted to upload today. I wanted to upload the Evil Monk video, but it's kind of some drama on that, so I figured let me edit that video a little bit and say my piece on that particular thing. I guess I'll say my piece on the end of this one, and that way I don't have to go back and redo the other video. But yeah, there's a little bit of drama. I'll talk about that after the close-up. But let me take another tote of this, and I'm vaping on some Super Cereal by Not Too Shabby. It's got a dude, I think that's the old vice president. Is that Gore? I think that's Gore shooting up a alien on the front of it. All right, it's called Super Cereal. Let me take a toke. This thing puts out some clouds. Even with it closed, I got it closed up like really, really, really tight. The only thing I got open on that bad boy is that little round hole and half of that small slot, and it's still airy. But I got the airflow ring upside down. I'll show you guys that when we go up close. So let's just go up close right now. Okay, guys, here we are up close with this Bullet RDA. All right, let's start with the bottom. Okay, so the bottom has this peak material on the bottom. I guess that's for heat, so the heat doesn't transfer to your mod, your box mod, in which it seems to work. None of my tubes get hot. None of my boxes get hot, on the top area. This, stops the heat transfer. Now let's go inside this bad boy. All right, so it has a 3-post design. And the center post hole is 2 millimeters, and the 2 on the side are 1.8 millimeters. So I've gotten 22 gauge in here with no problem. I don't have any 20 gauge wire, so I'm not sure if that's going to fit. But it probably would be tight. So like I said, this is 2 and this is 1.8. Now the juice well is not humongous and it's not super small. I would say it's about 3.5 millimeters deep at the deepest point in this little groove that's, they burred into the deck. Now the the posts are square, so you don't have to worry about them twisting when you're tightening this thing down. It does fit into like a square groove down there, so you don't have to worry about it twisting. All right, and it does have a little bit of branding on this side. It says by Sparkle, and that's about it for that. Alright, so here's where all the craziness happens. Okay, so it has those discs, and those discs are made out of PEEK as well. Okay, now it comes with this one right here with the little polka dot, a dot pattern, and then it also has the one that's in there now, and it also comes with the 510 drip tip adapter. Now this is made of Delrin. So let me pull out this black one because for the life of me, I cannot get this small disc in when I'm using the 510 drip tip adapter. Okay, so let me pull this off and take one of these discs out. Okay, so see that disc right there? It's easy as pie to get them out. You just stick a screwdriver in there and you start spinning. Okay, now the drip tip adapter, it has 2 little holes. You just stick the screw down there and you start spinning. Okay, so supposedly you can get this drip tip adapter and this smaller disc in there at the same time. I can't get it. Now I do see one thread exposed. I can get that drip tip adapter down there tight enough where one thread is exposed. But up here, it's not quite flush. Not quite. It's almost there. It's like I can get like, I need like a half a turn more, and I cannot get it, okay? But as far as getting this disc in, it's really easy. You just push down like so. Let's see. Let's make it easy on camera. And you stick a screwdriver in there. Oh, it's not going to work. It's not going to work for me. But you know what? I'm not going to edit this bad boy because it's always super easy. Let's see. Oh, it's not going to work for me. Now it is. So you just stick it down there and you start spinning. Okay? Like so. And you can have both of them. Yeah, that one and that one without the drip tip adapter. Maybe yours, when you get yours, or you got one and you can get it. For the life of me, I can't get it. Okay? So, do those things help? I don't know. I have no clue. I know one thing. When I'm using it like this, I just drip right down on top of that. I'm assuming you're not supposed to, but I do, and the flavor's outstanding. Maybe because I'm getting a little spit back in my mouth, but the flavor's outstanding. Okay, so let's go to the airflow. So you only can do this thing in dual coil, okay? Let's be clear right now. You only can do it in dual coil, but it's got a ton of airflow. They say 12 different options, but what I've been doing, I'll show you in a second. Okay, you got where you can have the cage type look, and you got that little circle down there at the bottom. So if that circle's open, I got this upside down. Let's start all over. Okay, let's put this one here. I still got it upside down. No edit, no editing. All right. So you notice it's got like a little circle right there. So when that circle's open, this airflow right here is going to be closed. I'm thinking I got this thing upside down again. Oh, no, I don't. Now, you can do it wide open like so. And once again, when you get to that circle, it's going to close off this last one. Sorry, guys. It's going to close off that last one. Okay? Now, what I've been doing is when I want a tighter airflow, because it seems like, see, once you start closing off, like that's the smallest you can go. And once you start closing it off some more, this one starts to open, okay? So it's a very airy RDA. If you like a lot of air, you're gonna love this thing. But what I've been doing is turning this upside down to close off more air. And it's been working. So I usually rock it just like that, with just those three holes open. And that's the way I got the black one set up right now, and I enjoy it. But you can't go any tight. Well, you can go that tight where it's just that. It's just too tight. That's too tight. Okay? But I like it just about there. Now, if you will notice that there looks like a little gap in between here on the bottom when I have it upside down, it seems like all the air is going into those holes. It may be going down in there, but I get most of my air from up here, and that's the way I like it, okay? But you can play around with it and find the air that you like. Now, I'm not a big airy type. I don't like a whole bunch of air. I like a medium type airflow. But you guys that like clouds, this thing right here will blow a cloud, okay? Because it's got a ton of airflow. Now, as far as when you're like this and you have a super low build and you're at a high wattage, this does carry heat. Okay, so remember, you're putting your mouth on the actual RDA. This is metal. So this can get hot. Okay, so that's where the drip tip adapter, you can stick your own drip tip in there and it'll help with the heat. But when you're like this, of course, it's more airflow and this will get hot. Like right now I have it at 70 watts at a point, I think it's 0.3, and it's warm. It's not hot like where I can't stand it, but if I jack it up to like 100 watts, it'll start getting really hot where I can't even put my mouth on it. It gets really warm. Well, that's about it. So I'll go back up top and give you my final thoughts and tell you where you guys can buy it. All right, so I went up close and showed you guys this sparkle bullet. Sorry about the lights. My light just blew, so this part of the video will probably be darker than the first part of the video because my light just blew. But anyway, this is a go. This is a go. I guess the only downfalls on this is when you build real low, it gets hot. But you got that 510 adapter to compensate from that. The flavor I've been getting out of it is really, really good. Another con is when I get that drip tip adapter in there, I can't get that smaller disc in there. Maybe it's just my unit, but I got two of them and I can't get it in both. I guess that's the only really cons that I got. It gets hot. I can't get that other ring in there, but the flavor I've been getting on this, the airflow is outrageous. And I got this closed up really, really tight right now. I only got that small hole in that slot, and it still blows crazy clouds. Let me blow a cloud. And the flavor is outstanding. All right, so let me wrap this portion of the video up. Like I said, you can get this from Evolution Vapes. They have a eBay site, Facebook, and I believe Instagram and Twitter. Okay, they will be having an online store coming up real soon. I have two of these, so I'm going to give this silver one away, and it's just going to be just one. So if you buy something from them, tell them you mentioned you just between the day and tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, 4th, 5th, 6th. Tell them you mentioned me or something. Just pick one person, but don't buy the Spark. If you buy like the whatever else they have, I think they have the Billow. Yeah, they have the Billow too because I just bought that from them. Yeah, I paid for that. They have that Fly Bone. They got a couple other ones. Just mention my name, and I'm gonna pick just one person, and I'm gonna send this off to you. Now, I haven't used this one at all. Okay, I just used it for the video. I put a little juice on the rings, but I haven't used it. Okay, so I'll send that off to you. Bam, that's it. So let me take another toke. Real quick. Stay tuned. I'm gonna tell you where you can get this juice for free too. Real quick, I was gonna throw up a video today on the Ivigo Evil Monk, but I got some news today where there's this company called Hyon or something like that. They got pissed at Ivigo because they said they stole their design. Well, if you look at the other postless RDA and you look at the Ivigo, one has 4 holes on the deck, and the other one has 8 holes on the deck. And the reason why the Ivigo has 8 holes on the deck is because the airflow comes from the bottom. Totally different. The one that they designed, the airflow comes from the side, hits the coil and up to your mouth. The one that Ivigo invented goes through the side, through the deck, and up, hit your coil, and then through your mouth. Totally different, but they did some sleazeball shit. They did some sleazeball shit by trademarking Ivigo, their company name, Evil Monk, and they went after some reviewers, or not went after them, but threatened them with some legal action. Don't go after the reviewers. That's just cruddy. Listen, I know I'm speaking for 80% of the reviewers out there. We do it for the love of vaping. We do it for the love of vaping. Don't do it for the money. I'm going to tell you what. My YouTube earnings thus far that I've put in my pocket has been $6. $6 freaking dollars. Okay, so it's not for the love of money. Most of the stuff you see, I pay for. Most of it. Okay, and reviewers are free advertisement. We're like the free commercials for you guys. Free, yes, free. Some of you guys pay for good reviews, but the majority of the people don't. They just send it off and say, hey, they don't like bad reviews, but step your game up. Step your game up. And another thing, they have some innovative stuff, man. I'm gonna show you this one thing. It looks really nice. Let me show you this. Look. Play it one more time. Oh boy. That is an RDA, the deck section, and that thing you see moving is the air. It's like a freak show. and the air comes from the bottom, and you can adjust the airflow. So they're claiming it's the first bottom flow adjustable airflow. So they got some really unique stuff. They got like a video of a guy running over one of their mods with a car. That's no big deal. I can go run over a clone with one of my cars, and it'll be just fine. That's not impressive. But they do have some nice stuff. But here's the thing. Stop making your stuff so expensive that the average consumer can't buy it. And then get mad when the clone people clone it and make it so the average dude can buy it, and they sell, 30,000 units and you only sell 300. Stop making it so expensive. I mean, that's cool that you want to make, a small number of stuff and charge a higher amount, but you guys are just like raping the hell out of us with some of these prices. But anyway, that was wrong. You need to, apologize to, the reviewers. That's not the way you go about doing things. The trademark thing, that was real low. It's funny, but it's low. So let me wrap this up because I keep saying where you can get this. Go to MF and Donut, right? They have a coupon where you get one of these bottles for free. They have the chocolate one, and then they have the regular glazed donut. And the only thing you pay for is the shipping. I will post a link. I don't know when the coupon expires. Somebody told me about it earlier last week, so I'm sure it's about to expire shortly. But I figured I'd give you a shot. I've been vaping on this. I done switched out my wick, and I've been vaping on it, and it's delicious. Tastes like a chocolate donut. It's good. So let me wrap this up. I'm not even going to say if you know somebody with the stinkies. If you know somebody that's on, that's smoking, that wants to stop smoking, try to steer them in the right direction. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for my Evil Monk video. It's coming up. I had to redo it. I'll be reviewing this. I got two of these. Probably giving one of these away too. Yeah, stay tuned. Got some stuff coming up. Thank you so much for watching. And if you can, how about another vapor and pay it forward.